Hi, welcome to my vlog again. My name is Carla Caro. Thank you for watching me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share. Share to your friends, to your family, to your children, your husband. That doesn't, you know, it's for any age. I am back. I was busy doing, like trying to get a job and stuff like that, and I haven't been able to do videos, so I have opportunity to do a video today. So, hi, how are you guys? so, you know, I want to start with a topic. Okay, I want to talk about how we're so divided, We should be, helping each other, supporting each other, loving each other, like, being a friend to one another. But I see a lot of people being divided. Like, just because, you're black, you're white, you're Asian, you're Mexican, Puerto Rican, I don't know, like, where you're from, it doesn't matter. Because all life matters. We all matter in this world. God made us in a perfect image. That means that we all bleed the same way. We all bleed, you know, the same color. So why are we so divided? Why are we fighting with each other? Why are we, you know, having conflict with each other? We're having conflict with our family, with our friends, with our parents. Like, when is this gonna end? We're being divided and we don't see that. It's time to make action and stop all this. Like, stop fighting with your family. Stop fighting with whoever you think is, looking at you or talking about you. Instead of, you know, thinking or acknowledging that that person is talking about you, why don't you go up there and be like, let's talk? Like, human being, like normal person. No fighting, just talking. Communication is important, people. Come on. We're fighting over everything. Even the things that we don't even need. We're fighting constantly every day for the things that we think we need, but we don't. Because God has wonderful things out there for us, and we are not appreciating. We are not taking them like if we deserve it, because we're fighting for things that we don't even need. We're fighting for a bunch of material things that we don't even need, things that, society thinks that we need, but we don't. We're constantly fighting for bags, name brand, try to compete with others, try to be better than others. Stop. No. Let's stop bringing more things into our universe, into what God wants us to do. He don't want us to be wearing, you know, a brand name, bag and fighting for it. Really? We are here to fight for bigger and brighter things that is gonna fulfill our dreams, is gonna make us more wiser, more aware. It's gonna bring knowledge and wisdom. Stop fighting for things that it's just replaceable. Because your life is not replaceable. Your life is important. And stop fighting for the things that you think might, you know, get other people envy. If you think that by buying that expensive ass bag or something expensive just to compete to somebody that doesn't even worry or care about you, they just want you to spend that money because they don't really value what they are. And you're over there trying to compete, trying to buy that material thing, try to be that person that you are not. You're completely not, because you are what God created, and that is a perfect image of Him. Let's stop fighting for things that we don't need. Let's stop being divided. Doesn't matter what race you are, doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter what type of hair you have. Like, it doesn't matter. It matters that we all matter in this world. Like I said, God made us in a perfect image. That means He created you and He created me in the perfect image. Nothing is missing from you. But let's start doing the right things. Let's start doing what we are here for. We are not here to fight, to compete, to who's better or who is taller or your or that skin color is better than mine. No, we all matter. Let's start being more encouraging with others. Start, saying something nice about that person instead of just, criticizing them. Let's stop criticizing people that we don't even know their whole lifestyle. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know, like, the kind of things that they had to overcome. And then you still sit there and just criticize them. You don't know what they have been through. You don't know nothing about their lives. You think because she's beautiful, because she wears, name brand, she wears, her hair's always nice and, looking good, you think that her life is so perfect? You think that her life is so perfect. You think that teacher that teaches, he's there, to give a perfect image, but you don't know nothing about that teacher, That's why he's letting you, he's insisting you to understand that, knowledge will get you beyond everything. It doesn't matter, your coworker, your manager, like, if you don't understand why he has an attitude when he pushes you to do something, it's because maybe you don't see it for yourself, and you know, we have, angels all around us and we don't see them. We have angels all around us, guiding us and telling us and pushing us to do what we want to do. But sometimes we get so caught up in what we want, and, like, we stop listening to those people that pushes us to do our dreams. Sometimes a coworker, a manager, a teacher, or your parents push you so you can actually do it. Sometimes you've had those moments where, like, you're like, I don't want to do it, maybe, like, I should wait, and here comes your parents pushing you, and you're like, damn, why is, like, they're being so rough on me, because they want good for you, they want success for you, they're pushing you to do it, because they know that we sometimes don't have the potential to actually do it. So they push us to want us to do it, and sometimes we just don't listen to them. I was that person. I didn't like to listen to people. I didn't like to listen to what they had to tell me. I didn't like, but you know what? They're not judging me. They're not telling me what to do. They're just angels in our life that is guiding us and pushing us. Your teachers, your coworkers, your managers, your parents. It's all just a guide for us to go to the next step. But let's stop fighting for things that we don't need. I'm getting so sick of hearing people fighting, sisters fighting. We're so divided. We're not together. We're not doing what we are here for. We're not here to fight for things that we don't need. God will not do that to us, We are here for greater and bigger and brighter things. Things that it can't even be bought. The things that God has for us cannot be bought. But it will change your life completely. It will change your life since day one if you allow it. Stop criticizing people. Stop talking about them. Stop thinking negative about those people that try to help you. Don't take those people for granted, because one day you're going to wake up to nothing. You're going to wake up to no material, no money, nothing. And what are you going to do when that happens? Cuz you didn't want to listen to the light, love, all the positive things that, the universe has for you, but you ignored all that. You ignored your gut feeling. You ignored everything that, universe and God was trying to teach you. You pushed it away just to go for all the materialistic, to go for all the, I don't know, the good, the brand name, the good stuff. It's not bad, but stop focusing just on that. You can focus on, yes, good things are good, but don't just focus on this side, It's okay to come to the light. It's okay to be thankful. It's okay to encourage others. If you see somebody that wearing something that you like, hey, compliment them. Hey, I like your shirt. That will make somebody's day. Stop trying to compete with people that don't even worry or care about you. Because we're 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 competing and fighting and doing all this, buying, like, staying broke for people that doesn't even care about us. Isn't that, like, we need to stop that. Because we're going broke for somebody that doesn't even care. They're worrying about their lives. They're not worrying about us. And even though they worry about us, the things that they talk or say cannot affect us. Because if you believe in the universe and you believe in God, nothing that anybody talks about you can affect you. Let's stop being divided. We're here to help one another, to encourage, to be there, to, help them in whatever they need. They need help with something, help them. They need advice, help them. They need, I don't know, like, whatever they need, help them. Especially if, like, that's what you love to do. Use what you have already to help others. Stop waiting for somebody to tell you, hey, go help that person that needs you. Or if you don't have people to help, then you should probably start going out of your way, You see somebody that's coming, like, then open the door for them, Just little things that, see, God in the universe sees the little things that you do, but nobody else sees you. So God is watching you, and the universe is too. If you believe in the universe, it's okay. If you believe in God, it's okay. If you believe in the high power, it's okay. You're there. You're doing a good job. If you believe in treating people good, and you believe in, kindness and love and light, you're already in a good step. Just continue doing good and continue helping others. Stop being divided, and it doesn't matter about the color. It doesn't matter about the culture. Maybe we should start, instead of criticizing those cultures, instead of criticizing the color and how their language or whatever, instead of that, maybe we should learn some of their language, some of their cultures, their foods. Maybe we should start, like, learning about other cultures. It's interesting when we know somebody else's culture. It's like, oh, nice, like we go to places to experience new foods, new cultures, new places, new views. Like, when has the color ever became a problem? Because we all bleed the same and we are still divided. It does not matter what the society says. We are all the same inside. We all have the same heart inside. We all have the same things inside. The color does not matter. But, all lives matters. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter if you have blue eyes or black eyes. It doesn't matter if you have brown hair or blonde. It doesn't matter. Stop worrying about, the physical. Stop worrying about their hair. Stop worrying about what they wear. Why is it so important that people criticize how people dress nowadays? They can't even wear, just be comfortable anymore because they'll be, criticized. Like, let's stop criticizing people. Let's stop making them feel like if they're not important, because all lives matters. All people are important. We're all here for a purpose. If you don't know your purpose, start being nice and start, you know, being the person that God made you to be. You are not here to be judging people. Stop. Maybe that's what you learned, during your development. You grew up like in that lifestyle, so that's the only thing that you're gonna pick up. But you don't gotta be in that generation anymore. You can change it. You can change it little by little by stop criticizing people, stop judging them by their color, stop judging them by their culture or their food or anything. And instead of that, let's start learning about other people's cultures. It's nice. Let's learn a new language. I'm learning French. So just started, so but you know, let's stop being divided. We're here as one. Just like the sun, the moon. If you believe in the sun, the moon, and the high power, I don't care. You believe in something higher that it's out there. If you believe in Jesus, that's more than enough. If you believe in anything high, if you believe in love and self-love, then that's good. But it's if you're in the dark trying to come to the light, it's okay. It's okay. I was in the dark as you as well. But it's okay to allow love and light in your life, because it's going to transform your life to something more greater and something so beautiful that your whole life will be transformed into something good, and you're going to be attracting more good things in your life. Stop trying to be in the dark. I know sometimes the dark feels comfortable. I understand. I was in the room all the time. I didn't want to go out. I was always in the dark. I couldn't sleep at night. So it was just something everyday thing. And it seems like you're trapped in that pit because we're so scared of the light, because you know that if you step in the light, like something terrible is going to happen, or something, or somebody's going to criticize you because of people now, society, modern life, you know, how they criticize and they judge people. Maybe that's why they don't want to go out to the light, because when they dress how they dress, people stare at them and look at them in a different way. Like, if they don't, like, hey, like, we all have different lifestyles. We all have a different look, taste, and how we want to dress. So why are we gonna judge the person because, she's wearing Prada and she is not, Like, why? Why? When has brand names ever become a problem, It doesn't matter, like, somebody can wear whatever they want. Like, whatever they want. And I want to see that day where, like, they step outside with so much confidence and just start living life, in the good way. It doesn't matter if they wear all black. I've seen people wear all black and have the greatest heart that you could ever experience, It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, we are all the same. Like, we are all the same. Doesn't matter if, what type of skin you have. Every skin is beautiful. Every girl is beautiful. It doesn't matter. Let's stop being divided because of society, because of religion, or because of this and that, or because that girl told me this and because that girl told me that. Like, no. Come on, people. Like, let's stop being divided. Let's stop all this. And let's start thinking positive and love and light and all the good stuff, and let's start thinking positive about our day, and start thinking positive about the people around us, and let's start creating good things around us. Let's start creating good energy around us. Let's start creating our future, our life, our universe. Because you do know that when you send hate into the world, when you send like negative energy towards the universe, you're only like bringing more hate into your life, and more things to criticize, and more things to judge, and more things to this. And don't you get tired of it? Like, the same cycle all the time. Like, you criticize that person. What does that bring you? Does that bring you love? Does that bring you joy? Does that bring you happiness? One time I've heard that happiness is only temporary, because joy lasts forever. And I understand it, because you're smiling, like, I'm happy, yeah, but then you stop smiling. But if you have joy is like in you, you feel it, like, you feel the joy, like, you feel the happiness, you feel, yep. So let's stop being divided, people. Come on. We can do this. We can learn how to love people again. We can learn to, help them up when they fall down. Not push them down when they are already in the ground, If you see somebody that is trying so hard to just survive in this world, like, help them. Help them. One encouraging word, one compliment, something. Be a friend to somebody. That's your homework. Be a friend to somebody. Compliment somebody. Open the door for somebody. Say something good about, They always told you when you grow up, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Maybe we should start, our minds have 1,000 words per second. We cannot control it, But if we only take out all the good stuff of people, then we're also attracting people in our lives that are gonna be good in our lives, you know. We're gonna experience all good things and good experiences and a good day and happiness and joy, and then it's gonna be so wonderful because every day we're gonna wake up to a new day and it's gonna be wonderful and we're gonna be, you know, doing the things that we're supposed to be doing anyways, you know. You start dreaming, you actually want to start dreaming. It's like it seems like for somehow sometimes you forget to dream or you stop dreaming because we get involved in criticizing and treating people not good, and we get involved in, you know, putting our attention into something else that we don't need, you know. Instead of focusing on the good stuff, we focus on the bad stuff, you know. But when we start focusing on the good stuff, it just, you can change your day and your life and you can transform your day and your whole life, and just by thinking positive and doing the good things. And you know, yes, you're gonna have a fallback, but you know, don't get discouraged. Continue proceed, you know, pursuing your dreams. Continue doing everything that, you know, you're supposed to do, like treat people the way that you want to be treated. If for somehow you think that people are always treating you bad and you don't know why, like you want to, like, you're to the point where like you just want to give up, you know, because you're doing good and you think that, you know, damn, like why always people like talking about me, why this. Maybe you need to stop focusing on why people are talking about you, you know, and you should focus on yourself. You know, stop thinking that I'm like that. You know, I feel that energy, or that person is looking at me, or this and that. Or I feel, you know, all these people are being mean to me. You know what? Like sometimes we focus on those people. Sometimes we analogize on those people. Sometimes we dream about those people, even though we say, we don't care. You know, but I realized I realized that I was focusing on those people. I was focusing on the negative energy instead of focusing on the good energy. So when I realized that, I was like, oh, you know, like that's why, like, I've been feeling all this negative and, you know, these vibes and stuff like that, because I brought it to myself, because I was thinking about them. I was putting them in my head, saying, damn, like, why is this? Why that? Like, they're talking about me and this and that. Yes, maybe they were talking about me, but you know what? I don't care, because I will focus on myself and I will do things for myself. And when it comes to a time where, like, you know, to help people, you do it with such a good heart, you know, because like you're focusing on yourself and you're doing so well, and like the only thing that you want to do is help. The only thing that comes to your mind is helping. The only thing that comes into your mind is trying to do good for yourself and trying to do good for you and the universe and God. You don't focus on the bad things anymore. You only focus on the good stuff. Yes, like I said, we have 1,000 words per second going through our mind. We cannot control it. But we can control it by thinking positive and thinking love and light. And if you believe in Jesus, because I believe in Jesus, but it doesn't have to be that you believe in Jesus. You can believe in the, you know, the moon and the stars, the sun. You know, it doesn't really matter in what you believe. You know, as long as you are doing good and you are treating people good, that is exactly who you are. You know, it doesn't matter about religion. It matters, you know, that you feel the good in you, you know. if you don't feel good in you, then start believing in something that's higher out there, you know? It doesn't have to be one particular thing. It doesn't have to be Jesus. It doesn't have to be God. It doesn't have to be. If you believe just in love and you're doing a good job, you're treating people good, that's good. A lot of people don't have that, you know? A lot, you know, just continue doing it. You know, love will guide you to, you know, to different places and in your life, your journey. Love conquers everything. Love is the highest frequency that you could ever experience. It can transform lives. So, yes, love, you know, like if you believe in only love, that's good. That's good. You're in the right step. Like don't stop, you know. Continue doing good. Continue just treat, you know, if you believe in just, you know, treating people right, you know, like all the time, being truthful to people, being there for people, um, you know, helping them when they need, like opening the door, just simple things. Like I think this we have all this, you know, life, you know, like bad. It's like sometimes we think like, you know, we have to do big things to be counted, you know, but I think it's the small things that we do for people when nobody is around. Only yourself. When, you know, like you help somebody without even telling everybody, without putting it on social media or stuff like that, you know, that's when you feel that humbleness, that peace is like I know you've had to, you know, the chance of helping somebody, and once you were done, you were like, ah, you know, like that feels great, you know, like I want to continue doing that. I want to continue helping people. Like it feels amazing to help people. Like it makes you learn. It makes you humble. It makes you, I don't know, like feel like, you know, good about yourself that you did something, you know, for somebody that was not even expecting anything. If you help somebody and they don't say thank you, like, you know, you just don't know what they're going through in that day, you know. Just, you can just continue doing good, you know, like, don't focus on the negative people, you know. Because they say that the hardest ones to love are the ones that need love more in their lives. And it's true. It's true. That's why we shouldn't judge nobody and how they dress, how they wear their clothes, and how they speak, their language, how low they talk, how high they talk. It's just, you know, let's stop being divided. Let's stop talking about people, criticizing them, criticizing about their color, criticizing them about, you know, their skin color. All lives matters. It doesn't matter if from where you are from. You are important to Jesus. And you are important to this universe. And you are going to conquer the world because you matter. Because I, I trust I trust you. I'm just a person who I just trust, and I'm a person who I want success for everybody, not just for me. I want successful people. I want successful, you know, cities, states, countries, you know. I want to see people happy. I want to see them enjoy, you know, life, not because of what kind of brand purse they have, what kind of brand shoes they have, or what kind of brand, you know, pants and shirts they have. No. Like that doesn't really matter. Like at the end of the day, you know, like we're just wasting money and money and money and money and money. We're just wasting on people that, you know, really doesn't care. You know? It's like, she bought it. It's like, okay. Yeah, I'll buy it too, you know? Like we're competing to Be better than somebody else. You know what? Stop being copies. Stop being copies. Nobody can copy original. And if you are original, nobody can copy you. You are yourself. You are unique. We all have unique ways. We are all beautiful. So let's stop being divided. Let's stop being divided. If you feel me, that means that you know, you are connected to love and light in the universe. If you feel what I am telling you, then the only thing to do is just to start doing the good things that you already know. You already know how to do it, you know? You just don't have the encouragement to do it, you know? But you know how to do good. Like, stop being in the light, in the dark, and step into the light. It's not bad. I guarantee you it's not bad. Baby steps. Baby steps, Don't try to rush into something. Just baby steps, Take your life a day at a time, day at a time, day at a time. Just, I guarantee you, God in the universe and whoever is guiding you will guide you to something beautiful and wonderful and something positive. It's not being positive. Positive, that could be our new goal, of a day. Be positive during the day. Stop criticizing people. Start doing things for people, like, I'm not saying like do everything for people, but do things that for people that deserve it, that that, you know, has always been there for you. And like even for like strangers that you don't even know, but strangers become sometimes like, I don't know, like a great friend or a great family. Like, let's start being friends, friendly. Let's be humble to those people, If you see a homeless, I'm not saying like give all, but if you have like food that you know that you're not gonna eat anymore, like just give it to them, like, I don't ever carry cash, I always have my card. So there are homeless that do deserve it, but I know like there's so many. But like I said, Jesus in the universe doesn't want us to just judge someone. He just wants us to help. Because when we help, we bring more good into our lives. And if we help, we feel, we start to transform our heart again. It doesn't matter if like, oh my God, he's always here, and they probably make more than us, but um but when we, I think, for me, I think that homeless are there to test our faith. And they are there to test how we react to those people. And yes, sometimes, we don't have for everybody. I don't have for everybody, But just the way that you treat them just means a lot, You don't have to be rude to them. Be like, nah, get out of here. And no, just be like, sorry, I don't have anything, Just, you don't have to be rude to them. And if you do, then do it with all your heart and don't expect anything in return. Because God in the universe will make sure that you get, what you give back to you. Maybe not in material, but something that you've been wanting or asking for so long, Sometimes we have to wait a little bit to understand you know, our goals, or we sometimes what we ask, we don't get it, right away, because sometimes life makes us appreciate, or really, really be careful for, if you really want that, you know. And but if you believe in yourself, if you believe in good things, and if you stay positive and have a lot of faith, those things that you've been wanting and wishing and praying does work. If somebody told you praying does not work, praying does work. It does. I've tried it and it helped me in so many places, so many situations that I thought I would never go out. I would never get out of that place. I know you've been in those situations where like you think that you're always gonna stay in that situation. But when you pray, you know, it does help. It does help. Like it does help. I am a proof of that. It, praying does work. Being positive does work. Doing good for others does work. And as more good you are, you just start bringing more good into your life. That's how wonderful this universe is. This is not to harm you. This is not to hurt you. I guarantee you that the universe and God is here to help you. So people, please, let's stop being divided. We all matter. We all matter. All color matter. All culture matters. Everyone matters. So let's stop being divided. I want you guys to understand that life is so beautiful. We don't have to be criticizing people. We don't have to be, yeah, we are not perfect. We're not going to be perfect, but we're perfect in God's image, and we're perfect in the image of the universe. We're going to fall sometimes, but just pick up yourself and just start being positive. Continue being positive and continue doing good. I guarantee you all that good is going to come back to you. And you're going to be living a wonderful life, and everything's going to go so well. Like, everybody's going to notice how joyful and peaceful you look. Like, when we stop, criticizing people, and we start like trying to, be together and, help one another. And I think we should all have, that potential to help somebody. At least one or two persons, a stranger, somebody. Somebody out there needs an encouragement word. Somebody out there needs you to believe in them as you want people to believe in you. So let's start being good with all kinds of people. Let's start making friends. Doesn't matter if they don't, they're not gonna be a friend for a long time. Like, start making friends wherever you go. Communication. Like, I've met so many people in my, like, lately, just wherever I go. Like, I've gone to the store, to Walmart or something. It's like, hi, how are you? We just start communicating. Like, I feel like it's really nice. Like, just talking to strangers and making them into, like, friends, or just, I don't know. I think it's really nice. So, like, yeah, let's start doing good for others. Let's start being the person that we're here for. God in the universe and the sun, the light, the stars. We all want to see good. And good things to come to this universe. And, us to be together, not separated, us to be loving, not hating, us to be, you know, like cleaning the environment, you know, not trashing the floors, you know. Let's start being more clean, you know, let's start being more respectful to the universe. You know, one of these days the universe is gonna just be like, okay, you guys are not taking care of this universe, so I'm gonna take all that back, you know. We're trashing this universe. Like, I see so many trash out there. Yes, that matters. That matters. If we value this universe, if we care for this universe, we're not gonna trash it. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna put more green, more trees, more, you know, more grass, more vegetables, and more a garden or something. Let's start picking up after ourselves. Our trash. If we throw trash outside in the street just like that, I mean, you're taking this universe for granted. Let's start picking up after ourselves. If you have trash, put it in the garbage. That is so simple, you know. If you are too lazy, I don't know, like get a bag, start putting everything in there, you know, and when you have a chance, like go throw it in the trash. It's so simple, you know. It's so simple. Let's start, you know, cleaning this environment and taking care of it. Just how it takes care of us. The universe takes care of us. It guides us. It gives us warnings and signs, but sometimes we don't listen to it because we're so stuck on just, you know, focusing on the bad energy and the bad attention, you know. Let's start putting our attention to good stuff, and let's start cleaning our environment, and let's start, you know, stop being divided, and let's start being together as one.